Is that a boner in your pants or just happy to see me? I want to add one or two things about what Darky said about Austria and the internet. We have internet, but it's we don't trust it very much, and it gets much worse because Americans really don't know about Europe. I read an article in an online magazine about the emergence of Netflix in Europe now, and they said for Europe why they don't like where they don't like credit cards. Netflix had to modify the paying method. And we don't like credit cards. Every time I put my credit card out of my wallet, I can't help but spit on it. And lately I got really disappointed by the internet, and I dedicate this little speech now to the internet itself and to all the social platforms, especially social music platforms. Dear platforms, you use or you are the best surveillance technology in the whole world. You use my data, and I share it with you for years now. And you know my taste of music. Please don't send me a recommendation for the new Beyoncé album. I never listened to this, I never listened to the music of this lady, neither accidentally nor accidentally. You know my taste of music, put some effort in it, please. So, okay, my name is David, my leg's shaking it. Stop shaking. Stop. Oh, there will be no Grey's Anatomy for you for 1 month. I'm David, my left leg here, this is Linda, my right one, Linda is more than an ordinary leg. She can, not only does she walk, she also plays the drums. Do you know that drum pattern from We Will Rock You? It was her. That was before we met each other. And I rather spent the Valentine's Day with Linda than with a girl or a so-called woman. Yeah, because real women don't come up with phrases like, I like you as a friend, it's not me, it's you, or it's not you, it's me, because I'm eventually the one who hates you and finds you disgusting. And of course the old classic, we know it all, who the hell are you? I'll get off me, that fucking hurts. Real women have an explanation why they like me as a friend, or why it's them and not me, and where exactly it hurts. That's, yeah, okay. Sorry for that. So what was I going to say? It was about, yes, a partner, so Valentine's Day is obviously for partners, and a partner is something for life. Is someone to love and to take a quick walk in the park before they turn the park into a Starbucks shop, and just sitting on the couch and watching TV, for example Titanic, without her coming up with poems like roses are red, violets are blue, even DiCaprio's name is more awesome than you. I don't like that. So I try to stick with my family this Valentine's Day, because they are more thankful when it comes to presents. You basically can give them anything as a present, because at some point they agreed to love you. And You can basically give them a brain-damaged goldfish or something, and they will keep it as a present. A goldfish that swims up and down in his glass and screams at the top of his lungs or something. Thank you for that.
No, I want to hear a screaming goldfish.
Yeah, me too. Do you want to have mine? I can sleep at night because he's night active. And, yes, so I had no trouble with my parents, but I don't actually knew what to give to my grandfather. The father of my parents is pretty. With old people, it's like you never quite know what goes through their minds when they're sitting there, stare at you, and you think, he knows something. I don't know what it is, he knows something. What goes through his mind? Could be the most complex thought or just a stroke. They are old people, especially old men, have very much in common. God bless you. No, that wasn't general. I just liked you. And my grandfather has very much in common with a dog. He sleeps excessively long or not at all. His body gets very hairy. In fact, for every gray hair he loses on his head, 3 more grow on his back. If you look at my grandfather's back, which I wouldn't recommend, is there you can really see the real shades of gray. It's actually more than 50 shades. And every hair tells a story. And every hair tells a better story than the movie does. And he has this kind of weird sleeping rhythm. Every day at 8 in the morning, he scratches at the front door. I open. My grandpa stands outside, all covered in dirt. Grandpa, where have you been? In the garden. Why? Waiting for the postman. Why? I told him to fuck off, he doesn't live here. And so I eventually decided to give him something special. I decided to give him away finally. Because no matter where you put my grandpa, he always manages to come back and puke on the carpet. I don't know how he does that, but he eventually does. And I decided to give him to a nursing home, and we went there. He seemed to like it, and then the manager came, and my grandpa looked at him and said, "You're the lift boy." "No." "The pool boy?" "No." "I am the manager, sir." "Wow. But your skin color is slightly on the darker side of the force." It's not the skin color of a manager, I tell you." "Yeah, my parents are from India." "Oh, okay. Hello, little friend. You worked your way up here. Welcome to the upper 1%. Welcome." No, I'm actually from Austria." "Ah, okay, congratulations. So tell me why I should stay here." Because I think you will forget about me and let me die in my own shit." "No, sir, our cleaning staff is very well trained, and we'd like to take care about your shit." And yes, okay, then my little Indian friend tell me, give me another reason why I should stay here. "Yeah, the ladies are pretty nice." "Maybe you find your dream girl." I haven't I haven't dreamed of a girl since 20 years now. Should I tell you my dream that I have every night? I'm in a white, empty room together with Sigmund Freud. He looks at me, I look at him, and I say, "What does that mean, Ziggy?" He just looks at me, farts, and leaves the room. That's all, for 20 years. And every night, the room stinks more and more because of the dream of the night before. And yeah, but maybe you could have some sexual intercourse. And he said, "I don't need sexual intercourse, because I am old, and the only intimate thing I can hope for is a knife attack." And really, he is right. Sex and a knife attack are basically the same thing. You stick something into someone and then someone screams. But with a knife attack, the screaming is for sure. It's not a lottery game. And there is no "how was I?" You can see how good you were. He is absolutely right. And then he said, "Okay, and the manager said, then we also have a knitting group here. We think knitting is good for your creativity, so let's ask Jonathan here." And Jonathan was a kind of the hunchback of Notre Dame, and he sat there, and "Jonathan, what are you knitting here? Is this a scarf?" "It's a rope." "A rope for what?" "For hanging things onto it." And my grandpa went on to Jonathan and said, "It has to get very much stronger because your neck won't crack otherwise." And then he started laughing about that whole situation, and he said, "I hadn't had so much fun since your grandpa came out of the hospital." "Grandpa, she was dead." "I know. Her eyes are so beautiful when they are closed." And the manager said that, "Okay, if you're not satisfied with all that, then at least help me to spend the rest of your days in comfort and dignity." And he said, "Dude, I've been married twice. No dignity in here anymore. I'm on the dark side of the force." And the manager said, because the manager didn't want him anymore, and my grandfather knew this, and he was just freaking him out. And then the manager came up with something I would never have expected. He said, "So you like Star Wars, mister?" "Yes." "Okay. I think episode 1, 2, and 3 were the best parts of the whole franchise. And I couldn't have imagined a better actor than Hayden Christensen for Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader. He delivers it with so much emotions." And then my grandpa said, "Okay, let's get out of here. I want to go to the museum before it turns into a Starbucks. Thank you."
Got it?
Yeah, I think so.